Alright, so there we go. I got this guy right here. I've had this for like 5 years, and I put a bunch of money into it over the years, and I've never actually got it running. I just tested. I got spark. You can kind of see I'm leaking gas like crazy. Like it's dripping all over. So that's an issue. But I posted it for sale just because it's like, well, I got, I want something different, and I want the space that this thing takes up, and I'm tired of sticking money into it for no result. So this guy, Facebook, he's got one of those for trade, and he wants to trade, and he wants to do it like right now. So I didn't explain to him that, hey, this doesn't run yet, blah blah blah. I was just kind of hoping, maybe he read the ad. So this is my first, I guess this is my first attempt at trying to start this thing with a brand new plug in it and some fresh gasoline and starting fluid if I need it. Alright, well, all I'm doing is hurting my foot, so I'm going to put a boot on. Well, I suppose it's time to break this guy out and see what's really going on. Alright, so it should only take about like 10 kicks or so, and it should continuously build pressure. Yeah, I don't know, but so yeah, I'm gonna try to film this myself while doing this myself, and I mean, it kicks over so easy, I'm doing it by hand. And yeah, you see how it just kind of got to 30. Yeah. So I should be at like at least 110 for it to run at all, and that's why it doesn't run. So it's got a brand new piston in it with 30 pounds of compression. Isn't that fucking wonderful? So that's why that's why it doesn't run. There's no fucking compression. So fortunately I have a cylinder and a piston, and I mean, maybe I can get the cylinder bored out for the new piston. Oh, so I don't know. Well, I guess I'm not getting a four-wheeler unless that guy don't give a shit. I was hoping to get the four-wheeler just because it's worth probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 times what this is. I'll message the guy. But anyways, I tried. You saw, no compression, and yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'll end up getting my cylinder work done and putting more money into this bitch just so I can fucking run it. God damn it. But at least I have spare parts. I got the cylinder. The problem is that cylinder's got a big gouge in it. So I bet that's where I'm losing all my compression. But yeah, so fucking A, right? Alright. Well, that's that. Oh, I'm at Augusta Shawn, and I'm on my way over to Flint to friggin' trade this guy for a four-wheeler. So my days with the Yamaha are nearing an end. In fact, today, well, it's over. I'm on my way. So friggin' yeah, too bad you didn't get to see her run, but neither did I. Oh well. But yeah, I'm just at Augusta Shawn. I gotta get some fuels and some clean in my winders. Well, I got it. Friggin', it needs a pull start part. It's like some plastic clip or something for the pull cable. But I got the cover, and I got the fucking, I don't have any bolts. I didn't get any bolts for this thing. But yeah, I got the fucking, I guess just this little piece of plastic here. It's busted or something, I don't know. So I gotta look into that. My exhaust is loosey-goosey. So I can fix that, that's no big deal. But, God, all these wires. I don't know, I kind of got a piece of shit here, but you know what? I can fix it up, and the old lady can ride it. No big deal. No big deal, but I got a seat cover, no big deal. The tail light was there. I didn't see that in the picture, but it's there. Chain appears to be alright. Everything looks like it's good. It's just I gotta figure out the wiring, because there's no headlight or no front plastic or anything, and that looks like it's kind of a mess. So I gotta go through and figure out what the hell all that shit is. For the front brake, there's no cap for the reservoir. Go through and figure out how to tighten this shit up, because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. I got this from some dumb high school kid, white trash family. They live in like a rural, not a rural, like a urban shithole, so friggin' that's cool. But I mean, my throttle cable works. That's good. There's no air box, so I just gotta put a filter on it. No big deal. So yeah, I just got another project. Tires are flat. I don't know. Just kind of needs to be gone through and fixed up. But I think it was worth that Yamaha. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see how much I have to fucking spend on this hunk. But yeah, I mean, the plastics are beat up, and so I don't know. Gabby likes it. That's all that matters, because it's her quad. But yeah, so I'm just at Taco Bell waiting on Gabby because she went over to O'Reilly because their bathroom's all fucked. So any words, yeah, I just traded the YZ for derelict four-wheeler, but it's got decent tires on the back, you know, bent rims. Yeah, I don't know. Should I have looked more into this before I jumped on it? Yeah. God, that's how they got the rear brake set up. It's right there. It's on the drive gear. It's kind of weird. It's not on the axle. So that's interesting. I've never seen that before. Fix up the exhaust. Find all my bolts. Get all that shit put back together the way it's supposed to go. It needs to be gone through and figured out, but yeah, anyways, it's my new toy, I guess. So yeah, you can tell I'm kind of disappointed with it, but it's a project Gabby and I can work on together, and then she can ride with me and whatever I decide to ride. So cool, right? I guess. Anyway, well, just got home with the four-wheeler. I'm noticing more things that I didn't before. It seems like when I go to fuck with the shifter, that whole case moves, and I can't really seem to get it all the way in gear. It feels like it wants to go, but I know these things are kind of, you gotta kind of really try to. I can't do it. I don't know, it feels like it wants to, but I think because it's flexing it ain't letting me. So I have a bunch of research to do and things to learn about this thing. Like, you know, what is that? You know? Like, what is that? Is that an oil thing? I don't know. Of course, it doesn't look like there's any oil. That's the tranny, or the gearbox, or whatever. You know. Centrifugal type clutch thing goes into a friggin' gearbox like that. So I got neutral and forward and reverse, but it's like a one-speed thing. So. But I don't know, it's a Polaris, so I can buy parts for it all day. They're probably ain't gonna be cheap, but I got a good motor at least, you know. Cause I can sit here and I can turn it over, and it's got fair compression for a 250. So rebuild that pull start and then find a bunch of hardware and get the thing put back together. I've never seen a brake like that either. That's your rear brake. That's probably missing some hardware, and it's got some linkage there. It could use lubed up, and there's a return spring that's missing, and bolt missing here. You know, so I got to buy a manual for it, so then I know exactly how I need to have things together and how much hardware I'm missing. And, like, I don't know. It's a bit more of a project than I anticipated, but you know what? It'll do. I mean, it'll do. So anyway, speaking of trades I made, right here we have a 1987 Yamaha Phaser that I just picked up on Wednesday. Today is Sunday. You know, so friggin'. Oh, god damn it. I'm just fucking everything up here. Yeah, so I got this guy. I traded a bow, like a bow and arrow, you know. I traded a bow I had for this guy, and I mean it's beat up, but it's way better shape than that four-wheeler. I'll tell you what. About 30-year-old sleds, so I mean parts are gonna be hard to find, but really all I need is a tune-up. But I got there and I started it up first pull. That's my choke. Choke's on. So I mean, yeah, there's that. Light works. Yeah, that's cool, I guess.